But first, the streets of Amsterdam. Vision reportedly showing Jewish soccer fans hunted like animals. I'm going to show you a bit, but a warning, it is very distressing. Now, Dutch authorities say 10 Israelis were injured and they have lost contact with others. If you scroll through social media, there's lots of people looking for their family members. It's awful. The Israeli government says it's sending aeroplanes to rescue its people. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is understandably said to be horrified. The Israeli National Security Council is telling Israelis and Jews to lock themselves, yes, in their hotel rooms, avoid the streets, and not to wear anything that might show people who they are. Just going to go off script here for a second. You know the thing I actually wanted to say at the top of the show this week? I wanted to look down the barrel of this camera and say to every Jewish person watching, every Israeli person, to be proud, to walk around, tell people they're Jewish, to wear their stars, to show their faith, to be proud, not to hide it. And then I see this and I think, I can't say that. I cannot say to people to be proud and walk proudly, because look what happens. Now, Geert Wilders, who leads the biggest political party in the Netherlands, said, looks like a Jew hunt in the streets of Amsterdam. Now, I repeat, we still don't have verification from authorities on everything, but come on. Mobs of violent thugs chasing and surrounding terrified innocent people, beating them, striking them, kicking them. Again, it's distressing, but we must not look away.
Hey, kijk politie. Hoor je dit?
Lynch mobs on the streets of Europe in 2024. Videos of people screaming, I'm not Jewish, hoping to be spared. Can you imagine? If you don't feel physically ill watching this like I do now, then you are not human. Is this what they mean when they call for intifada on our streets? When they march waving Hamas flags? When they mourn the loss of cowards like Yahya Sinwar? It's not just them either. Every single leader in the Western world who has failed to show any backbone since October 7 can take credit for this too, not just those perpetuating this sickening violence. Those who remained silent whilst mobs of racist hate-mongers took to their own nation's streets. Even worse, those who tried to justify their anti-Semitic tripe, even encouraged it. This is the result of weak leadership. This is the result of so many in power either staying silent or appeasing the mobs. This is the result of empowering and emboldening terrorists, not just those in Gaza or Lebanon, but in Europe. Still think it's far away? Still think this won't happen in Australia, America, the UK? It's already started. Open your eyes. Now tell me again how bad Donald Trump will be for the world. These scenes overnight make this week's election result even more important, and I will keep you up to date with more information as it comes in out of Amsterdam. It is still breaking, it's still ongoing. Thank goodness you reassured your audience that the evil Trump regime won't influence your coverage of important issues. In fact, here's one for you. I'm sure you'll paint this as powerful resistance. Thugs outside a synagogue. Yep, because that's really going to free Palestine, isn't it? Same as all your idiotic boycotts and baseless claims of apartheid and genocide. Let's cut the nonsense and actually get to the real issue here. No one is actually panicking about a future Trump dictatorship where he owns our bodies. They are, in fact, completely terrified that he will do exactly what he said he will, achieve peace through strength. And that will expose just how pathetically powerless they and their ridiculous campaigns really are. They don't work. They know that. They know deep down, or even on the surface maybe, that they make no difference in a war they know nothing about. And their relevance will disappear the second this new administration shows even one iota of backbone and takes on these evil terrorists. And it's already started, by the way. A quick comparison, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris on threats from the Islamic regime of Iran.
I've already delivered the message to them. They know not to do anything.
Mr. President,
to Iran in this moment?
Don't.
Just days later, they killed multiple US troops. There was zero notice taken, no fear of American retribution at all. A day after winning the election, but still months before taking office, Trump with a message for Hamas.
And the entire world, I tell you this, we want our hostages back, and they better be back before I assume office, or you will be paying a very big price.
And there are already signs the political arm of the terrorist group is wavering in the aftermath. Talk of an immediate ceasefire and stability for the region. So let me be frank. I care more about the hostages coming home, peace in the Middle East, in Ukraine, in Sudan, freedom for Iran, than I do about some fake feminist disgust with some of Trump's old rhetoric. His first term in office saw no new wars start. Let's hope his second one ends every single current one. And rooting for that is a far more effective use of your time if you really care about innocent kids, not waving the flags and screaming the chants of the terrorists who are killing them.